Hi yogis, our practice today is a hybrid between Ashtanga and Yin. So we'll be warming up with some traditional sun salutations, and then we'll get into our Yin postures. Come to stand at the top of your mat, either big toes touching, heels slightly apart, or you can bring your feet hip-width distance apart, your choice. Close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice. Gently bring your hands by your side. Open your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms up, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Place your hands outside your feet. Allow your head to drop toward the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins or the floor, flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, step to high plank, option to lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Broaden through the collarbones as you lift the chest. Exhale, come through tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, send the hips up and back. Maybe pedal out your feet for this first one if you'd like, bending one knee and then the other. Imagine you're in a nice inverted V here. Nice deep inhales and exhales through your nose. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Hands to the shins or the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, flat back, come all the way up, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop back, take your vinyasa, your choice, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, 5 deep breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop back, take your vinyasa, lowering halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, 5 deep breaths. You can always take a child's pose here instead if you'd like. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, coming straight to down dog. Five breaths. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow or skip it, your choice. Five breaths. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to your heart, and then bring your hands by your side. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips back, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your vinyasa, your flow, or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Ground through the outer edge of your left foot. Exhale, frame the right foot. Take your flow or skip it, going straight to down dog. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the left foot. Take your flow or skip it, going straight to down dog. Three deep breaths here. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bend your knees, sit the hips back. Exhale, hands to heart, come to stand. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, take your vinyasa or skip it. We'll meet in down dog. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Ground through the outer edge of that left foot. Right hip back, left hip forward. Exhale, frame the right foot. Take your flow or skip it. Step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the left foot. We'll meet in down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, bend your knees. Step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing, arms by your side. Inhale, chair pose, sit the hips back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow. We'll meet in down dog. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Maybe bring the palms together if that feels good. Exhale, frame the right foot. Take your flow. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the left foot. Take your flow. Three deep breaths. Inhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, sit the hips back. Exhale, hands to your heart to come all the way to standing. Beautiful. Now we'll begin the yin portion of our practice. Inhale, reach your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, this time just step straight to down dog. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Child's pose, knees wide, big toes touching, forehead to the earth. We'll be here for several minutes. So if you need any props here to make yourself comfortable, please feel free to use props. Slow the breath down. And take a moment to bring awareness into the left side of your body, just noticing how the left side of your body feels today. And then bring awareness to the right side of your body. Again, just noticing any feelings, emotions, or sensations within this side of the body. And then notice the entire body. And allow yourself to breathe into the body, into this state of awareness for the next several minutes. If your mind starts to wander at any point, just come back to your breath and the sensations in your body. Nice and slow. Come to a tabletop position. Stack shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. Maybe just wiggle from side to side, moving any of that stagnant energy from the hips. And then if you have blocks and you like to use them for dragon pose, have those available from tabletop. Step your right foot up toward your hands to the outside of your right hand. That left knee stays on the ground. So if you practice vinyasa, it's a lizard pose. Bring your blocks to the inside of your right foot, hugging your right knee in towards your right arm. You may want to have your hands on your blocks here, broadening through your collarbones. Or it may feel good to lower down onto your blocks on the elbows, or maybe you don't need the blocks and you place the elbows on the floor. Entirely up to you. You should feel a nice sensation through the front of the left leg. Wherever you are, you're breathing deeply. And when you begin to feel any discomfort, breathe even deeper. If your mind's wandering, come back to the breath, back to the intention that you set for your practice. Nice and slow. If you've lowered to the elbows, begin to press your way back up onto the palms. Maybe move your blocks out of the way for a moment. And then we'll take swan pose here. Bring the right heel to the outside of the left hip. The left leg is straight back behind you. Again, if you practice vinyasa, this is pigeon pose. If pigeon pose or swan is uncomfortable for you, you can always take figure 4 on the back instead. Square yourself toward the front of your mat here. Sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, begin to fold, coming down onto your elbows. Maybe resting your forehead on your block or the earth, whatever feels good for you today. Take your time here. Absolutely no rush to come into any of these postures. Nice and slow. If you're folding forward, begin to curl your fingertips back. Come to tabletop. Maybe sway the hips back and forth, moving any of that stagnant energy. Maybe even taking a wide down dog with your feet as wide as your mat if that feels nice, just for a couple of breaths. Beautiful. And then lower back to your tabletop when you're ready. We'll take dragon or lizard on the other side. So step the left foot outside the left wrist. Both hands to the inside of the left foot as you hug your left knee in towards your left arm. The right knee is down on the ground. You can always have a blanket underneath the knee if your knees are sensitive. Staying here, maybe having your hands to blocks. Maybe coming to your elbows. Again, this is your practice, whatever's calling to your body today. And it's totally normal for each side to feel a little bit different. Maybe you can go deeper on this side, or maybe you take it easy. Wherever you are in this posture, again, use the breath anytime you're feeling tension to really release the tension in the body. Slowly begin to press your way up. If you're on the elbows, maybe move the blocks out to the side, coming into your swan pose or pigeon pose. Left heel outside the right hip this time. You can always have a block under the left bum if you need it there. And again, you can always take this posture on your back in figure 4. Square yourself toward the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, begin to fold, maybe coming down to your elbows, maybe bringing your block to your forehead, or dropping the forehead all the way to the earth. Again, don't worry about whether or not this looks like the other side. It's okay if the sides of the body are not completely symmetrical here. Just listen to your body, tune into what you need here. Again, if your mind starts to wander, just come back to the breath. Come back to sensations in the body. And slowly gaze forward. Crawl the fingertips back, taking your time. Come through that tabletop position. Take a few wiggles from side to side, circling the hips in any organic way that feels good and appropriate for your body. Maybe taking that wide down dog. And then slowly lower back to tabletop. We'll come all the way on to the back. And we'll take a happy baby. Hug the knees in toward the chest. Grab the inside or outside of your feet. Flexing through your ankles. The back of the head is planted firmly on your mat, relaxing completely through the upper body here. Slow, deep breaths. Nice and slow, hug the knees back in toward one another. Bringing the knees toward your chest. Pause here a moment. Thank yourself for coming to your practice today and taking this time out of your day for you. When you're ready, move into your corpse pose, Shavasana. Straighten the legs, allow the feet to naturally roll out. Turn your palms toward the sky, closing the eyes, feeling the earth supporting the entire body. And just know you have nowhere else to be but in this moment. This is where I'll leave you today. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana as long as you like. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.